There's a VMware bug in Carbon Black App Control Management Server. VMware has fixed this bug. The server's job, just to give you a little backstory, the server's job is to lock down critical systems and servers so they can't be changed. And it also helps companies ensure that they're in compliance with regulatory mandates. So kind of an important system,
Kind
right?
of important, yes.
Kind of important. This bug gives attackers admin rights with no authentication required, which would let them, of course, attack anything from point of sale systems to, industrial control systems. So, yikes. The bug is an authentication bypass that could enable an attacker with network access to the server to get admin privileges without needing to authenticate. And depending on the situations, threat actors could potentially exploit this vulnerability to attack, as I said, lots of different systems. Now, patches have been issued by VMware. According to VMware, this is kind of the money line here. According to VMware, let me say this again. According to VMware, the authentication bypass bug affects AppC versions 8.0, 8.1, 8.5 before 8.5.8, and 8.6 before 8.6.2. Again, patches have been issued by VMware. So if you're running this, you need to get those patches applied. Also, as if that's not enough, VMware also published a security advisory for another high-risk bug, this one in VMware Tools, VMware Remote Console for Windows, and VMware App Volumes products. This bug hasn't yet been rated. But VMware says it's a pretty high severity, around 7.8. There is no workaround for this bug either, and admins should patch it as quickly as possible. And the one thing that I didn't mention about this, the first bug that I talked about, this bug was identified by VMware in the security range of a measly 9.4 out of a possible 10. So do not delay.
No, I think, the message here is, if your organization uses VMware, or even if you're not sure your organization uses VMware,
right,
go ahead and ask these questions now, because most organizations, they have a process to get the updates and so forth, but they don't always work the way we'd like them to work.
Right.
We've just seen that in practical application. So yeah, ask these questions. This is, if you're a CISO, if you're a CEO, senior executive in an organization, if you're not suggesting, hey, part of our risk management strategy for our entire business needs to be a process to ensure that all of these tools are updated on a regular basis, that we're aware of what's going on. I mean, you've got to do that. Otherwise, you're just kind of setting yourself up for a failure at some point.
Yeah, and I think that the big challenge is that our tech stacks have become so big and so spread out, and so it's impossible for a lot of people to really understand that volume of tools and platforms and everything else that we're using at any given time. So I think the important thing is, when you hear VMware and you think, wait a minute, I know that's one of our vendors, is this something we need to be worried about? That's really, you need to be really paying attention to conversations like this. And there's my dog saying hi.
Right.
But yeah, I think that this is a hard job.
It is. So think about this for a moment. We were talking about the issues of shadowware and the legacy devices sitting in here. Maybe there's some opportunity here to do something similar to the recycling deals you have for plastic cans and bottles. Here's a product that you're purchasing, and we'll give you a rebate of X number of dollars, that when you're done using it, you let us know and we'll help you uninstall it and remove it and clean everything up.
I think that sounds like a great product.
Just a thought there.